Foundation Cornerstone, Chapter 1, The Fall of Mankind into Sin. So let's talk a little bit about the definition of sin as used in Genesis chapter 4 and verse 7. If we look now to the Hebrew lexicon in number 2403, says an offense and its penalty. Talk about sin. So Genesis chapter 2, verses 16 through 17. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it. For in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. Chapter 3 in Genesis. Genesis chapter 3, verses 1 through 3. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Look down at verse 6, Genesis 3 and verse 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired, to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. So Adam and Eve sinned against the commandment of God at the very beginning in the Garden of Eden. God's penalty was to drive them from the garden, to prevent them from eating of the tree of life and living forever with sin. Genesis chapter 3, verses 22 through 24. Genesis chapter 3, verse 22 through 24. And the Lord God said, Behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand, and take also of the tree of life, and eat, and live forever. Therefore, the Lord God sent him from the Garden of Eden, to till the ground from whence he was taken. And so God drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims and a flaming sword which turned every way, to keep the way of the tree of life. So this is the fall of man, or mankind, into sin.